today's video, I would like us to have a look at the cell that makes pigment called the melanocyte. Now, the main function of this one little cell that we have in our body is to protect us. It's to protect us against free radicals that attacks our cell membranes and our cells and our bodies, but also to protect us against ultraviolet rays. Now, what actually happens, if we have a look at the whiteboard here, you can see this cell here is my melanocyte. And it's got little dendrites, and these dendrites actually go and they inject pigment into the surrounding keratinocytes. Those are your normal skin cells. So when it injects the pigment, it goes through a whole maturing process in the actual dendrite itself. And then it actually injects these little packets of pigment called melanosomes. And these melanosomes go and they sit right on top of the nucleus of a normal cell. Now that we see, we call it cap formation. When you look at your skin, will probably think, well, I've got a great tan. And that is exactly what it does, is it gives you color, because these little packets of melanin, of pigment, is injected to go and sit on top of the nucleus of every normal little skin cell. And the function is there to create like a hat or a cap to prevent that nucleus in the normal skin cell to be damaged by UV radiation or UV rays. So it's actually a wonderful protection mechanism. Now, when we battle with pigmentation, it's often where this nucleus of our melanocyte, our pigment-making cell, has been damaged, because this little guy goes and he absorbs, free radicals. And sometimes as he absorbs these free radicals, he actually gets damaged himself. And then he starts producing too much pigment, or sometimes he could stop making pigment completely. There's also a certain hormone that actually stimulates the cell. So the minute, for instance, you go out in the sun, there's a hormone released called melanin stimulating hormone. And the melanin stimulating hormone is the one that activates the melanocyte, the cell making the pigment, to say to that cell, hi, Sunette is out in the sun. She needs protection. She's not wearing her sunscreen. So please, can you guys go and make protection, inject those melanosomes, which is the packet filled with melanin, onto the nucleus of her normal keratinocytes, so that she is protected against the UV rays. So this is a natural process that's happening. Now, even if you're wearing sunscreen, that will still happen in your skin. So you're still going to get a tan when you have a sunscreen. The thing is, the sunscreen prevents that there's damage to those cells, whether it be the melanocyte or to the normal keratinocyte, so you don't end up hopefully later on with something like skin cancer, besides the lines, the wrinkles, and the pigmentation. So the best and biggest thing we can do for our melanocytes on a daily basis, even if you're not prone to hyperpigmentation, is use lots of vitamins. Vitamins that are antioxidants. So I love vitamin A, is always a go-to for me. Vitamin C, vitamin E. So use daily skincare that's got polyphenols in, or any of your vitamins, which are all antioxidants, because antioxidants will help this little melanocyte so that he can absorb free radicals, but also so that he's not, damaged at the end of the day. But the minute you have antioxidants in your skin and you apply it, that is actually by default helping your melanocyte. So hopefully you understand a little bit more about the function of the melanocyte. And of course, in subsequent videos, we are going to explore pigment and the pigment formation in even more detail.